I wouldn't be surprised if they scooped in the middle of this and the game crashes. That is a known issue. If your opponent concedes in the middle of Psychic Embrace, that the game will break. You will have to concede as well. Yep, they did it. They did it. They broke it. They scooped. They knew what was coming. And now the game is stuck. They knew what was going on. Oh, yeah. We can't attach anything anymore because they scooped, and that's what breaks the game. One of the most anticipated cards to come out of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is Gardevoir EX. And when you look at its Psychic Embrace ability, there's no question that this is an amazing card. But how good is the deck at this point in time? I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about the Gardevoir EX deck. And I will say up front that this is the runner-up deck at the... Where's the exact name of the event? This was from the 2023 Aichi Champions League. I used this as a basis, and then I made one tweak. I took out one emergency jelly, and I replaced it with one copy of Boss, just for my liking. And just a heads up, when you look at these deck lists from other YouTube creators or tournament lists, I think there's like a skeleton list of here's the stuff you should stick to, and then there's a couple of cards. There's almost always a couple of cards like you can tweak based on personal preference. So even if this deck won the World Championships, feel free to adjust some stuff based on your liking. Anyhow, so Gardevoir EX, 310 HP, very tanky, retreat cost of 2. It's attack Miracle Force for 2 Psychic and a colorless energy, 190, and you recover from special conditions. Most of the time, you're not really going to be attacking with Gardevoir, though sometimes it's not the worst because you can do 190, tank a hit most of the time. But its Psychic Embrace ability is absolutely bonkers. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a basic Psychic Energy card from your discard pile to one of your Psychic Pokemon. If you attached energy to a Pokemon in this way, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. You can't use this ability on a Pokemon that would be knocked out. So the whole idea of the deck is to get a bunch of energy into the discard pile and then reattach it with Gardevoir to then swing big. And your 2 main attackers in this deck are going to be the Chilling Reign Gardevoir, which is not bad in and of itself. It has the ability Shining Arcana. You can draw 2 cards, and if there's any psychic energy there, you can attach it to any of your Pokemon, any Pokemon, even the non-psychic Pokemon, in any way you like. And then it's got the attack Brainwave for 3 colorless energy, does 60 damage, and this attack does 30 more damage for each psychic energy attached to this Pokemon. Potentially limitless damage. Most of the time, you're going to be able to get 7 energy on here before this knocks out. Very relevant number. I can't remember. I think it caps out at... I can't remember what it caps out at. But it can go over 200. Great for up trading. And then your other attacker is Zacian V. And no, this used to be a card you would just put into Shadow Rider Calyrex to get the 1 extra energy, which you can still do here. But what you really want it for is Storm Slash, does 60 damage. It's the same move as Gardevoir, but because it has higher HP, you can stack more energy onto this. You can stack up to 10 and pretty much one-shot anything in the game. And on top of that, you can pair that with Sky Seal Stone, and you can take an extra prize. So there are times where you're going to fall behind because this deck is a little harder to set up. You can potentially make a huge comeback play with Sky Seal Stone attached to Zacian, and then use Gardevoir EX to attach all that energy from the discard pile onto Zacian for that game-winning play. Now, get it. The elephant in the room for this deck is that Gardevoir EX is a Stage 2 Pokemon. Gardevoir from Chilling Reign is also a Stage 2 Pokemon. And I feel like we are still very much in a meta that I call 2 turns are trash. It's this methodology I have, like philosophy about the Pokemon trading card game, where I feel like if your core strategy can't be set up in 2 turns, garbage. And yes, you can rare candy to get the Gardevoirs up and running, but it's not the most consistent play, and it's really tough to get rolling that quickly. To a certain extent, you are helped out by Kirlia. This is the Kirlia from Silver Tempest, which lets you discard a card from your hand and draw 2 cards. And having a good middle step does help you draw more cards, help you get more energy into the discard pile, makes it hurt not as bad when you don't have the Gardevoir on turn 2. In terms of our core Pokemon, we've got 4 Ralts in here, 3 copies of the 70 HP version, and then 1 copy of the 60. I do like Memory Skip as an attack from time to time. A lot of relevant Pokemon only have 1 attack, and you can potentially stall for time with Memory Skip if need be. For Kirlias, we've got 3 copies of Refinement, which lets you discard a card, draw 2, and 1 copy of Mirage Step. This is one where when you put the energy down, you can search your energy for 3 Kirlia and then just bench them. Interesting tech. I'm not entirely sold on it, but it's there, so you can get your Kirlias on the board pretty quickly. We've got 3 copies of Gardevoir with the Shining Arcana ability and 2 copies of Gardevoir EX. You don't need a full set of Gardevoir EXs in here, mostly 2. I wouldn't be too like, yeah, there's going to be the odd game in here or there where you're going to prize both of them, but unlikely, and you don't want to clog up your bench space because really you only need to bench 1 of these. For getting energy into the discard pile, Radiant Greninja also helps you draw cards. Manaphy is incredibly important in this deck because not only can Ralts get blown out by sniping attacks, particularly Greninja's Moonlight Shuriken, your Kirlias can get blown out. So there's at least 2 turns, your first 2 turns, where you can get blown out, and Manaphy's critical to holding the line. We've also got 1 copy of Mew with Mysterious Tail. This is great on your first turn. Hopefully grab a Battle VIP Pass or some sort of important item card that will help you get rolling. And then this card, the Cresselia from Lost Origin, has a really interesting play here where you can move 2 damage counters from each of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So if you got a full bench of Psychic Pokemon, for example, right, and then you spread out all the energy with Gardevoir, where each time you attach an energy, you do damage, you can then move that energy onto another Pokemon, and this can hit the bench as well. So neat tech here. And then last but not least, Zacian V. You can use it as initial energy attachment, but I would really try and save this until you've got the game-winning play in your hand. For item cards, we've got 4 Battle VIP Pass, really important to get set up as you go, and worst case scenario, you can just churn these through with Refinement, so not that big of a deal to have 4 of them. We've got 3 Fog Crystal, which lets you get 3 basic Psychic Pokemon or Psychic Energy, level balls in order to get your Ralts or your Kirlias, 1 copy of Pal Pad. One thing to note about this deck is that supporter cards are very thin. 1 Arven, well, okay, there's a bunch of copies of Judge, and you may want to tweak that as you go. But a lot of the supporters in this deck are only 1-ofs, Klara's, Miriam, Serena, Worker, and so on. I might tweak this in a future build, but for the time being, this is what we've got. 2 copies of Ultra Ball to discard 2 cards. You can discard energy and then get whatever Pokemon you want. 1 copy of Collapse Stadium to disrupt your opponent's bench. Right now, there are so many decks in the game that require you to have a full bench, and Collapse Stadium can help bring that down just a little bit. And then another copy of Temple of Sinnoh to disrupt decks with special energy. Doesn't hurt you at all because you only run basic energy. This can help slow down your opponents, in particular Lugia and Mew that run special energy. And then for train or supporter cards, 1 copy of Arven, which lets you get 1 item and 1 tool. Keep in mind, we are in post-rotation world. Tools are no longer items, so Arven can help you grab combinations like Rare Candy and Sky Seal Stone, or Emergency Jelly, and oh man, I'm thinking of Level Ball, stuff like that. So really handy card. I've tweaked the championship build with 2 copies of Boss just because I like having extra gusting. In particular, if you want to boss up something that isn't a Pokemon V, where Serena can be used for that, you can gust up single price Pokemon or EXs with Boss's Order, so I like having 2 of those. 3 copies of Judge for some hand disruption. You might want to tweak this a little bit. I think this one's open. You can Judge and then grab something else like a Professor's Research or something like that. 1 copy of Klara, important, a recovery card, which can help you get up to 2 Pokemon and 2 energy back into your hand. 1 copy of Miriam, which lets you get 5 Pokemon back into your deck. I think going in a post Paldea Evolved world, will probably be dropping Miriam and replacing this with Super Rod instead. 1 copy of Serena, which can act as a discard draw, or get rid or like gust up a Pokemon V. Very handy for like multiple uses. Our only real stadium bump outside of the 2 stadiums is Worker. Draw 3 cards, discard a stadium and play. Generally speaking, I don't think this is the greatest card, but in a world where we can't fit Pumpkaboo on the bench here because we need all of that room for the Greninja and all the Raltses, Worker is kind of our best bet. We at least get to draw 3 cards on top of blowing out a stadium. 1 copy of Emergency Jelly. This one is very good in the Lost Box matchup. Assuming you're attacking early on, you've got your Gardevoir with the Brainwave attack ready to go, and you do a whole bunch of damage to your Gardevoir because you attached a bunch of energy to it. Emergency Jelly can basically heal your Gardevoir in full, and then the incoming Cramorant can't one-shot it. That is what you would use Emergency Jelly for. And then we've got Sky Seal Stone. This is your big comeback card. You're going to attach this to Zacian V and knock out a V-Star for 3 prizes or a V-Max for 4. And last but not least, we've got 11 Energy. This is a deck, one of the most hyped decks going into Scarlet and Violet. And while I am reluctant to say it is bad, I will say I've been having a very rough go at it. Some of it is skill issue stuff. It is a very hard deck to play. There are a lot of lines of play, and resource management's really important. You will see in the matches here that mismanaging my resources has cost me games. But I think my big concern with this deck right now, it's a stage 2 deck. It is reliant on you're basically a turn slower than every other deck in the game, and are you still able to get Psychic Embrace and everything else you need set up in order to use this crazy ability and take advantage of it? And I don't know if in the current meta that Gardevoir EX can do that, at least on its own. There are other builds that I've seen. There is a build with Shadow Rider Calyrex that I've also covered on this channel. I'll put the link in the description of this video. I've also seen builds of Gardevoir paired with even like Palkia, which is kind of cool. I've also seen it paired with Mewtwo V Union. All of those are potential amazing options for Gardevoir EX. And then we've already seen some other tech attackers coming in future sets that should make Gardevoir EX better. But is it great right now? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think Gardevoir EX is absolutely busted or if it's overrated. Let's check out the matches. I'm not saying that Gardevoir is just straight up bad. There's definitely potential here. I have my questions of how strong it is in the current meta with the current cards that are in play. And some of it's probably a skill issue. This is not my type of deck. But and like some of the draws we've had today have been absolutely miserable. Okay, let's go Ralts. All right. Hopefully we can get something like better here. But yeah, we've been struggling really bad with this deck. Oh, and we are in a mirror match. Okay, we do get the... Ooh. So I could draw 2 cards, or I could try and get Mew set up. Let's go with Mew. Better draw supporter like Yono. Yeah, Yono could be it. Yono could be it. I think we're just not there right now, so... Yeah, I'm trying to cover this for my YouTube channel where we talk a lot about the Pokemon trading card game. And yeah, I don't feel particularly high on this. I'm not saying, like, I'm not even saying like, oh, Miraidon is the best deck, because I'm not in that camp either. Holy cow, we don't have the Zacian in play, so we'll just go... We'll get 3... yeah, there is some bench sniping in this deck, so let's go and get the Manaphy down. And we'll end here. It sets up slow, and you mismewed. Okay. It's not just slow, but the cards we have currently are pretty meh. If you go to Expanded, yeah, I don't play Expanded, and that is not at all my field of interest. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, they got no energy here. That's good. Let's go and see what we pull off the mysterious tail. Level ball. All right. This is not exactly what I wanted, but okay, let's go and draw some more cards. Here we go. We get a Kirlia out. Speed. Okay. Was that the last Darkrai game? Okay, we'll draw Miriam. And let's grab another Kirlia. Not better. All right. We've got a lot of energy in the discard. I don't know how valuable the emergency jelly is in this particular match. We do get the Gardevoir, which is good. Is it worth throwing down... Oh! Yeah, heck yeah. All right, let's go and Shining Arcana. And we get 1 energy. Draw 2 more cards. I'll draw another card. And I will attach. And wait. Yeah, could have made a difference. Yeah, that was a big mess up on my part. Ooh, they're going to go straight into Brainwave Gardevoir themselves. You notice any major glitches when switching to PTCGO to live? Yep. Gardevoir is a big one for that. If your opponent concedes while you're using the embrace move, the game locks up, and then you have to concede in order to get out of it. So you both lose. And that's something to keep in mind when you're playing the Gardevoir EX deck. I've had issues with not being able to select energy cards to discard with Raichu. Yeah, just matches just not starting at all because of... Uh-oh. Are they going to get their bench snipe here? Uh-oh. Oh, this is cringe. This is cringe. They're going to... Oh, hold on. They're going to hit Mew. The Manaphy should protect us here. If they're going to hit Mew, that's fine. And we can bench Ralts and then just keep it moving. But yeah, PTCG Live has been not as stable. It's not as stable for me as PTCGO. And I think everybody, it's that way for everybody. And I think just like bigger concern for me, the overall pace of play is just slower. Okay, I could just go in with, yeah, we'll go in with the Gardevoir here. And we will, okay, let's go Shining Arcana. Draw 2 cards. We don't get any energy, which is fine. Let's go and Refinement the VIP Pass. And yeah, Sky Seal Stone I don't think is going to matter in this matchup. Okay, I will grab... Oh, we only have Kirlias here? Where'd our Ralts go? Did we prize the... We only have 3 Raltses. Okay. We're not going to be able to get the 4th one down. So we prize the Ralts. We prize the Zacian. That is... Oh, no. There's our Ralts. There's our Ralts. Okay. I'm an idiot. Carry on. Par for the course. Do we want to refine anything? I don't think Sky Seal Stone is going to matter in this match. I don't think it's going to matter. I'm almost certain they are playing straight up Gardevoir here with the Drifloon tech. And that's okay. We have a massive hand of cards. I could play... I think we leave it. I think we leave it and we just swing for 150. Okay, we get the Serena. Live needs more pals for sure. You mean that you can switch from playing on PC to smartphone seamlessly? That's the best part of it for sure. It doesn't run well on my phone. It slows down all the time. It crashes from time to time. However, the fact that I can play it on the phone is a big win. For sure. Yeah, no argument from me on that. Okay, so we've got just like, here's the onslaught of Gardevoirs here. Unfortunately, they have the one prize advantage here, or at least they're going up first. We could potentially disrupt it by attacking the Gardevoir, but let's see. Yeah, I've been playing PTCG Live since the beta, in like when it started in Canada. So like the very first beta, and the game was miserable back then. I mean, it's still not, it's to their credit, it is better than what it used to be, but it is not where it needs to be for sure. It's great that you get a bunch of decks instantly. Yes, I also agree with that. I think PTCGOs, a lot of people in the conversation about PTCG Low versus PTCG Live overlook the fact that hey, you're getting really good cards to start. And for PTCGO players, I think most people who play PTCGO, playing a meta deck is basically impossible. They don't have the money to, and they don't want to go through the rigmarole of buying packs to trade, buying codes to then cash them in and then trade them for specific cards. That whole process is a nightmare. So I don't blame anyone for not wanting to do that. Okay. I think off this exchange here, we have to find a Gardevoir EX. Have to. Now, okay, we can Arven for one, like Ultra Ball into... Yeah, that's probably our safest bet, right? Ultra Ball into... Yeah, we can... Okay. Ultra Ball. I don't think we need... We can get rid of one of the rare candies and the Kirlia. Yeah, we'll get rid of those. No, hold on. Kirlia Fog Crystal. No, we can get rid of rare candy. We can get rid of... Yeah. Kirlia. No, Judge. Get rid of those two. And we will get ourselves a Gardevoir. Oh, we need two pieces here, actually. We need Shining Arcana Gardevoir, and we also need... Okay, so I've goofed this. Hold on. Let's go and figure this out together, shall we? Okay, there's the Cresselia, which is not bad. That does 2 damage from each of your Psychic Pokemon. So 2, 4, 6. That's not going to be enough. Okay. Let's draw some more cards. Where is our Gardevoir EX? Oh, hold on. Where's our... We need the Shining Arcana Gardevoir. That's what we're looking for here. Unfortunately, we're also, like, running out of cards here. There we go. All right. Now we can go grab our... Is Klara... No, Clara's still in there somewhere. Okay. Let's go Shining Arcana. See what we can draw. We get 2 energy. That's amazing. And we have no more energy, so we're gonna have to Gardevoir for it. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We'll hit done. And we... Is it worth judging right now? I think my big concern... Here, let's just brainwave right now. Okay, there's another Gardevoir EX. Oh, we can Miriam. Yeah, we can Miriam and then pray that we will run into all that other stuff. Oh my goodness, this is such a rock fight. Such a rock fight. So what would we want to get if we can get our Pokemon back? Ralts, Gardevoir. Yeah, Klara would be nice. I don't know if we're going to get the opportunity to. Yeah, I think we get rid of Worker at this point. I don't think we need it. We both have, like, ridiculous hands right now. But we can put ourselves in a position... I think we still have the advantage here, assuming we can get Psychic Embrace Gardevoir out here. Which I think we still have... So one of them's going in... Yeah, okay, we've lost two. Can I... 20, 40, 60, 80... Each of your Pokemon... Okay. Because we also need to set up Ralts here. There's Gardevoir. Okay, that's amazing. I think we Miriam now. And we go Ralts, Kirlia, Ralts, Kirlia, Gardevoir. Hold on. How much rare candy do we have left? Okay, we can set up like one more. So Ralts, Kirlia, Gardevoir. We're not going to need two. Yeah. Ralts. Oh, we can take up to 5. So yeah, let's go grab all these. Throw them all back in the deck. Okay. We get the Ralts down. That's amazing. We have all our energy is in the deck right now. Let's go Shining Arcana. Ooh, do we actually Shining Arcana? Sure. We get our boss. One, two, three. That's going to be enough. Do we attach more energy to the other one? Because we can go knock this out and then go... No, let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. Okay, Fog Crystal. That's not it. I was looking for Zacian. At this point, is it even worth going and setting up another Brainwave Gardevoir? Or do we just go... I think, no. I think we still want... to... Yeah, ugh. This is going to be such a rock fight at the end here. Holy cow. They are going to take damage. Can we do enough damage with Brainwave Gardevoir to knock this out? Oh, they're going to heal. Damn. Okay. So no, we cannot. That puts them in a position where they're going to be up 2 prizes on us. I don't like that. Okay. Let's go and rare candy, get Gardevoir set up. And we will draw some more cards. Oh, no, we know there's no energy in here, right? We know there's no energy in here. It's just Klara, Judge. Okay. Sure. I'll draw. And we can set up a Ralts. And is it worth 1, 2? I think we just throw all the energy on here, right? 80, 100, 20. Done. And we put ourselves in a position where we can just... Yeah, let's go Judge. Hold on. What's even in the deck right now? Miriam? It's just Miriam. Miriam and Arvin? No, we're just going to Judge. And we say, no, you have no cards. Figure it out. 240. Now, that puts the pressure on them to get this set up into a bigger attacker. That might have killed them. They can't one-shot anything on our bench right now. I don't know if they're going to get set up fast enough. Holy cow. They are just going to swing for 190. Whew. Okay. Is it worth... We do get a Kirlia here for whatever that's worth. I think we'll just work her for draw 3. Blow that out. And let's go Kirlia. And we'll attach a bunch of energy to ourselves. And I don't think they can do it. I guess there is a world where there's a rare candy, a Gardevoir. Oh, no, they have to get Gardevoir EX and Gardevoir set up. Well, I guess they could boss, right? Yeah, they only need 1 prize. So there is a world where we still lose. Please no. Please no. There's the Zacian. Been looking for that for a minute. And hopefully with just the 4 cards that they can't make a power play right now. That is the play. Okay, here comes the Gardevoir. Here comes Brainwave. Shining Arcana. They don't get the attach. They need a rare candy. Gardevoir EX boss. They don't get it. They don't get it. Now, the other problem for us is we don't have energy here either. Damn it. Okay. I have no way to switch that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Thank God for Klara. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, let's just grab the... I was going to say, we didn't have a way to switch out. We finally do. Oh, God. That was... We got the win. Jeez, holy cow. That was an absolute rock fight between our opponent and I. One of the key plays very early on is that they had the Drifloon that does bench damage, and there was an opportunity for them to snipe the Kirlia early, and thankfully the Manaphy blocked that. But then that just really came down to the very end. Were we able to keep our bench alive long enough? And thankfully, yes. Now, that was a really smart play for them at the end to boss up the Greninja because we literally had no energy left in the deck. Thank goodness we top decked Klara and were able to just get the energy back to take the win because that could have gotten really ugly. But holy cow, we'll take that win. GG's. But there is a route where we could have won that game. And I am glad that we at least got to that point, because in a lot of these games that route was not apparent. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna start with the Mew and Ralts. And hopefully we can get something good off of... All right, Murite on deck. We could get blown out very first thing. Let's see what we get. All right, Mysterious Tail, nothing. Oh, God. Okay. Full bench into 2 energy on a Raikou, blowing out the Mew, and then we lose. That's what's going to happen right here. Calling it right now. Yep, there's the Miraidon. It's gonna go Miraidon, Raikou, and then Miraidon for the last Regieleki, or it could be a Flaffy. Yep, okay. And then the Miraidon into presumably the last Regieleki. Okay, yeah, I did say there could be a Flaffy in there. They're going to hit an electric generator here as well. On this turn right now. Okay, yep, they're gonna get the energy. They're gonna oh, they didn't get it. They didn't get it. We're still in a horrible position. Absolutely horrible position. We at least get Fog Crystal. Right, and that gets us... Let's get rid of the stadium. Temple of Sinnoh. I mean, you can use it to bump their free retreat. And let's go get another Ralts down. And this is... Do we use Arven here at all for anything? What does Arven get us at this point? Like, it can get us a level ball and a tool. Sure. We don't have anything else going on right now. Let's go grab Emergency Jelly, which isn't gonna matter. And we'll put the Manaphy down just to stall for time. In a world... Like, there is still the potential route of Sky Seal Stone into a Regieleki VMAX and taking 4 prizes. Unlikely, but it is a play that can be made with this deck. I will say, like, in terms of decks and play style, yep, they're gonna go free retreat. Like, almost certain this Mew is dead. And yeah, okay, nope, they don't have it. This might be a playstyle issue, right? This may simply not be the type of deck for me, and I may not be the right palette for that. And that's okay. I should be dead here. Dynamotor, Raikou, blast the Mew. I can go into Kirlia. It might actually be our best bet is to try and take a one-shot on this Raikou here off the Brainwave. If we can hit like 1 to 2 energy, 50, 60, 70, 80... Yeah, we need to hit at least 1 energy and draw an energy. And we could potentially be back in this game. Well, yeah, it's a little dicey. It's a little dicey. Yeah, I still feel very strongly that this is a... And Jono, TCG, thank you so much for the follow. Truly appreciate it. Let's get rid of one of the rare candies. Okay. We can go into the... I think we have to... Okay, let's get Kirlia down. And if we want to live... I think we get rid of this Kirlia. We draw 2 more cards. There's energy. That's a lot of energy, which makes me scared that we drew all of it and we're not going to get anything here. We didn't get anything here. Oh, this is so sad. This is so sad. Now, I don't think it's worth swinging with the 150 onto this Raikou right now. I don't think it's worth it. I'm willing to cough up the Manaphy, collapse the stadium, force them to bump something off the board, and judge. Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm cool with that. I can make that work. All right, they're going to beach court and get the space back. And they're just going to plop down another Regieleki or something ridiculous. Another Flaffy. Sheesh. Okay. And they'll probably get a... Yep. So we need to think like 2 turns ahead here. Right? They're going to have this Miraidon ready to rock. And they're going to Generator. Sure. They've only got 1 card, though. They've only got 1 card. I think that we go into Gardevoir EX for one of these. I would like one more Brainwave Gardevoir, which would be nice here, but oof. Okay. I think we need a Gardevoir. Yeah, we need a Gardevoir EX, or we just don't. We lose. So, okay. Yep, we can work with this. We can work with this. All right. Let's get rid of some of this energy. Draw 2 more cards. Klara's good. Let's Shining Arcana. Draw some more cards. And we do get a Gardevoir EX, which is fantastic. And I will start drawing. And we need to... I need to get Zacian set up at some point. So... And actually, do we have... There is a Ralts... We only have 3 Kirlias, and Kirlia is... Hold on. Okay, yeah. Oh. Yeah, Kirlias are... Okay, all our Kirlias are gone. All our Kirlias are gone. So let's not worry about any of this other stuff. Let's go and attach some energy here real quick. Okay, so that's 150, 180, 210. Okay, is there... Oh, that was a bad play. Okay. Is there... I'm throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks right now. Okay. Do we even... I think we take a Greninja down. And we swing for 210, take the knock. Okay. Still in it. Still in it. In spite of everything, still in this. This would be a good win if we can take this one down. And they do have the Raichu. And Raichu is dangerous because it can one-shot... Ooh. It can one-shot Gardevoir. So we have a couple of routes here. We have a couple of routes. If anything, it might be better to gust up the Raichu because the Raichu is going to do a whole bunch of damage. That is the biggest threat to us right now. If we lose the Gardevoir EX, we're kind of screwed. However, if we don't, like, we can knock Miraidon and then knock Raichu, or knock Raichu, take a hit, and then we can still... Miraidon's pretty squishy. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. All right, we will Refinement. Get rid of the VIP Pass. Draw some cards. All right, there's our Zacian. And I will Gardevoir up. Draw a whole bunch of cards. And we are... Huh. Okay. How much energy? Okay. Because we do have boss here. That's actually pretty sick. Yeah, we're going to take the Raichu here. Okay, 150, 180, 210. And 290. Do I bench? Hold on. I'm actually going to get rid of the rare candy here. And I'm actually going to bench Cresselia, potentially as an easy retreat. Okay. And we're going to blast for 210. Okay. Assuming we don't get hand disrupted, we have game in hand. Assuming we don't get disrupted, we have game in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have quite enough energy for the Sky Seal. We have all the pieces except for the energy to get the Sky Seal Stone onto a Regieleki VMAX, which is fine. If they attack with the Miraidon, we win. Okay, they're not going to get some sort of Magic Gust at this point. They're not going to disrupt our hand. I guess they could retreat for free with... What's the play? What's the play? Yeah, they could attack with Regieleki, and that would be kind of sad. Yeah, they're going to attack with Regieleki, as they should. Okay. And they're going to force Seal Stone. What are they going to grab here? Okay. Damn. What's the play? I don't think we have enough energy in here for the KO. I could go into... That's going to do 280. I don't want to do that. I want to hold on to this energy. Do I? No, let's draw. Let's draw some more cards. Okay. I will worker. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Damn it. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I played the wrong card. I played the wrong card. Okay, well. Yeah, whatever. How much energy is in the deck right now? It's 8? Okay. I think with 9, we win. Okay. And... Okay. And do we play the Sky Seal? No, I don't. We don't play Sky Seal Stone now. Do they have the energy? They don't have the energy. They have to go into Miraidon at this point. If they're going to attack at all. Let's see how they play it. Let's see how they play it. Okay, please. Please, attack with the Miraidon. I actually shouldn't have attached the energy to Cresselia because the beach court's out. Don't disrupt my hand. Please don't disrupt my hand. Don't disrupt my hand. Yes! Okay! Okay. Coming down to the wire. I think they're going to scoop here. That's fine. Okay. Let's go and just add all the energy to Zacian V Star. I wouldn't be surprised if they scooped in the middle of this and the game crashes. That is a known issue. If your opponent concedes in the middle of Psychic Embrace, that the game will break. You will have to concede as well. Yep, they did it. They did it. They broke it. They scooped. They knew what was coming. And now the game is stuck. They knew what was going on. Oh, yeah. We can't attach anything anymore because they scooped, and that's what breaks the game. So we will take that as a win. GG's. Really sucks that that's an issue, but it's PTCG Live. This is what happens in the game. We both take L's. I don't really care about the points. We know in our heart of hearts what happened. Y'all saw the footage. We're just going to take the win in our hearts of hearts. But yeah, PTCG Live, unfortunately, dumpster fire of a client. It's ridiculous that this happens. But yeah, we know why that glitch happened. We won. We won. And we were able to keep that close. Moving in the Greninja was helped us. They didn't have any gusting options. We were able to make that comeback with Zacian, potentially set ourselves up with a Sky Seal Stone play as well. We didn't have all the pieces for that, but we were close. We were close. And I'm glad that I was able to show, like, hey, Miraidon's a really fast deck, and we lost, but we technically got the win. GG's. There we go. That is a look at Gardevoir EX, and it has a ton of potential. Don't get me wrong, ton of potential. Accelerating into the single prize Gardevoir, into the Zacian, can let you pull off some absolutely insane plays. But my big concern with this deck is it consistent enough, and is it fast enough relative to the current meta? Like Miraidon is not even the best deck in the world or anything, but that is a deck that can be popping off for over 200 damage on the first turn going second, and meanwhile you're sitting there with like one Ralts and a Manaphy, and like I feel like it's very tough to get this deck rolling. I'm sure there are amazing players who are making this deck work, and maybe it's a skill issue and it's not for me, and that's totally okay. But I think this is, at the very least, I think we can agree that this is one of the tougher decks to play in the current competitive meta. So whether you plan on investing in this by buying the cards, or you are looking to invest your credits in PTCG Live to unlock these cards, keep that in mind. All right, thank you so much for watching the video. I'm sorry if I was like a little crabby throughout all of it. I will admit that I really struggled playing this deck. It's definitely not my cup of tea, but I did want to show it to you and show you the possibilities with this deck, and I hope I did that with this video. So before we go, Twitch fam, stick around. We'll be on here a little longer. But before we go, YouTube, you can find me on all the things: YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at In Third Person. You can find me on Twitch at In Third Person, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And you can check out the website inthirdperson.com for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I will see you all later. Bye-bye.